Hey everyone, welcome to the King of the Hill. I
Hey
forget
everyone.
we're in week 7 now, I think. With me, I've got MindMe, who's through on audio. Hey man, how you doing?
Good.
Cool. I think we had some problems with the audio for a second there. That's okay. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, you had a nice win last week against Spud. Uh,
Lucky.
yeah, I did notice the little bug where you stopped building pylons, but it was okay since you just built so many nexuses that it didn't really matter in the end.
Well, yeah, I think it's probably going to matter a little more this week.
Yeah, possibly. Um, but yeah, you've got a nice little tactic there of just sending over all of the tempests and everything. Is that sort of like your only tactic, or you've got like others planned in there as well?
Well, I mean, it's everything that the bot does is reactive, so it just builds Tempest just as mostly for tanks.
Yeah,
So you build a tank, and it's like, oh, I need a Tempest, and then
that's
it just and they work. And so it's that's the other thing. It'll try other things, but what works easiest is Tempest. But they're kind of boring, I think.
yeah. I mean, like they're very good in specific situations, but obviously, if you get a lot of Marines and stuff, then that's also going to be a problem. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, it seemed to work well against Spud last week anyway. Tonight you're up
Yeah,
against Anibots.
yeah. More Tempest. You're going to see a lot of Tempest today.
You actually have a winning record up against him on the AI Arena ladder, I think. So it's not all bad news on that front.
Yeah,
Um,
I would feel a lot better if I didn't have the pylon bug.
yeah,
But with the pylon bug, it's just I don't know.
yeah. So you've been developing additional pylons for a long time now, haven't you? You were there sort
Yeah,
of like back in I think we were season 7 or season 6. Uh,
yeah. It's been like 2 or 3 years. I just started on a rewrite, like a whole new bot. I was basically going to be the same thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it on the same name or start a new name, but
yeah,
basically rewriting the whole thing.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes it's good just to do that. Like, screw this, I want to go back and change everything. And then the biggest one is when you look back at your code that you made sort of like 2 years ago and think, what the hell was I thinking here?
Yeah, I've changed a lot of things. I started out with like just following the Syndex tutorial.
Yeah,
So that's like what the bot was originally was everything he did in his tutorial.
yeah,
And so I just kind of like started, oh, I have to do this and do that. So nothing was planned. It's very messy.
yeah. No, it's the same sort of system I had with my original bot, um, which hopefully will make a comeback pretty soon. But it's just
That'd
getting,
be good to see.
yeah, it's just getting a matter of time to actually do it and sort everything out, which should be
Yeah,
good. But yeah, Anibot is actually moving up the ladder a lot now. Like he's getting to be one of our grizzled veterans now as well. Like I remember when he first started.
well, pretty much anybody in like the top 15. I'm like, I don't know, like sixth, fifth, probably sixth or down to like 16. Like if you just like one little change doesn't go right, you can just all the way down through there really quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can go up and down,
Mm.
constantly.
Unless you're Micro Machine,
Well, yeah, he never,
he
although
never
Ket Rock's getting
moves.
up there.
Yeah, yeah. No, Ketrock's been doing really well as well. Um, but yeah, I guess should we take a look at the first game anyway?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. Um, good to go. Give me 1 second. First map will be on Eternal Empire, so that should be fun. You ready to go? Uh, you ready to go? Sorry, I think your audio's cut out for a second.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, up in the top left, or top right, sorry. It is the challenger. It is Anibot. And down in the bottom left, it's your bot, the champion. It is additional pilots. So, artificial intelligence failure is not an option.
Yeah,
I guess so. You know,
I
always
gotta turn
amazes.
the sound off on my laptop.
Okay. Always amazes me when people say failure is not an option, as if it's like some kind of drop-down menu you can choose. Uh, I don't think anyone really chooses that option. It just happens occasionally. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I want it to talk trash, and then sometimes I want it to be the good
yeah,
bot that doesn't talk trash. I don't know. There's like a balance I gotta find.
always is. See, when I last done my bot, I think I had it just do random Monty Python quotes all the time, which was
Yeah, I like to find quotes. That's the best thing is to find good quotes. I think
yeah.
I have on One That Loses. There's a couple of Monty Python like that. The machine that goes ping.
Ah, yes. See, I just had the Black Knight when it's sort of like it loses and it goes, "Come back and finish me off."
Yeah, yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
I would
So
always play when I played World of Tanks. I'd always use the Monty Python mod.
yeah, that's good. See, you don't get many American Monty Python fans. I like you now.
Well, I guess it's probably because I'm older. A lot of people, older people, like it.
Yeah,
I mean, it came out, back in the '70s. So
yeah. Like I think so most of their films were released before I was born, but still some of the greatest comedy of all time.
yeah, Life of Brian, I love it. It's very.
Yeah,
It was probably. I think it was banned here for a while.
yeah.
It's a great movie.
I just found it funny, like looking back through all the videos of like John Cleese debating priests and stuff and everything, and it's
Yeah,
like you absolutely destroy them. Uh, but no, it was great. So yeah, I think Anibot said he was going for the minefields option, and
yeah, that's interesting. I think because I usually deal with those with disruptors, but I'm pretty sure I have it opted to do Stalker Tempest, uh,
yeah,
like heavy, and I'm not sure. I mean, Tempest can get there, but can knock them out. So I mean, but
yeah,
usually I use disruptors because you can remember their places, and then the ball, even though you can't target it,
yeah. It just
the ball can stop on it and kill it.
yeah, if you throw it out there, it will generally do pretty well.
But I don't think
But
it's going to make any in this.
no, I think the biggest thing then is to just get lots of observers and try and spot them that way. But that's always dangerous.
I think somebody said that you could see the. I didn't think you could see the widow mines. Uh,
I
Here they come
yeah,
on the top. They're coming down.
I think you can see them, but obviously you can't target them.
Hmm.
So you kind of know where they are, but it's just
Well,
because
is there some kind of tech to where they upgrade to where they can't be seen?
yes. So you need an armory, and then if you build the armory, they're always invisible.
Okay,
Um,
that makes sense because I remember the V Terrain. He did these a lot, and I did a lot of testing against him, and
yeah.
I could never detect them until I seen them, and then I would mark them. Oh, here they come. This is
Oh, this is not
coming.
looking good. Oh, lost one of the stalkers. Um,
Oh, oh.
but yeah, I think they've got the armory upgrade now, so yeah, they should not be invisible to you.
Well, if he keeps my army supply low, that'll keep the pylon bug from happening.
Yeah, yeah. So they're invisible to you, but you can see them if they pop up and the phoenix gets them. The phoenix is actually a really good answer to widow mines because you can just pick them up. But I'm not sure if you're programmed to do that.
Yeah, I think they will, but they're the micro on them. They're kind of a little shoddy
Yeah,
because you want them to stay out of range from getting hit, but then at the same time, there's times when they need to put themselves in danger, and it's very hard to get that balance.
yeah. It is with a bot. With a human, you get a nice little feel for it, but like obviously bots are a lot more difficult. But yeah,
Yeah, and then sometimes you'll want to target and it'll just fly over other targets like it doesn't even exist.
Yeah, always the case. So you got a nice little choke point here. Let's, see, if you could get an observer there, you could just pick up the mines so easily and deal with that whole field.
Yeah, is it even building the?
I don't know. But I think.
Yeah, here comes. Oh, but I'm supply blocked. It's wanting to build an observer, but it's supply blocked.
Oh god.
So now I
So,
gotta wait for the resources to hit 2,500, and then it'll expand.
yeah.
Unless something else triggers it before then. But
Yeah, so I think what's happening here is obviously in the API you know the widow mines are there, which is why you're going back and forth, but you can't actually
well, I
see
save
them to
them.
target them.
Okay, now it's gonna go into the. It's given up on the starting phase because it hit over 1,000
Yeah.
minerals. So
Doing
now it's going into the main
yeah.
phase.
Another famous quote there, the doing nothing is very hard to do because you never know when you're finished.
Yeah, I like that one. That's what that means is the bots got stuck.
Ah,
They couldn't figure out what to do its next little
yeah.
order in the template, which would probably have been a third nexus, but it couldn't do it for some reason.
Yeah.
So then, after materials build up, after a while, it just says, "Okay, well, I can just do something else."
Yeah. Yeah, at least it won't just stick there and stay there forever. But
All right, oh, I'm not.
you do have an observer out now, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm not supply blocked anymore. Up to 70, but I'm way behind on
Yeah,
army workers.
yeah,
Not too bad.
yeah. Worker count is staying good. Yeah, I think a lot of his supply is just in mines at the moment, obviously. So, um, yeah, if you can get the observer out and start sniping those down, it should be good.
Whereas the thing is, the observers are also scared of Terran for mine. That's another problem. It's something I need to fix. They're kind of scared because the Terrans can scan at any time.
Yeah,
So it's trying to stay out of. Usually, it just stays out of range of things when it's like something that can detect it. But with Terran, it can be detected anytime. So they're kind of they'll get up there, but they're a little.
yeah.
There goes the Phoenix. Yep, he's gone.
Third Nexus coming up.
Hey, more supply.
Yeah,
This army count's getting out of hand.
it's pretty big, but again, a lot of it is widow mines. How many widow mines do you have? 26 widow mines. Other than that, it's just a Thor and 12 Marines and a Reaper. So yeah, it's
Yeah, you
just
can't
this.
attack very well with those, so that might help a little.
Yeah,
If it was all Marines, it would be over.
oh yeah, that sort of supply worth of Marines is death.
There we go. There's an observer. You're taking some out at the ramp here
Yeah,
with the Tempest. Oh, here
looks
goes
like
the
your
mineral line.
Phoenix. Yep.
Oh, he is attacking with them.
Oh no.
And here come the Marines.
I mean, you could possibly clean this up with that Tempest there, but it'll take a while. I'm not sure. Not sure what would happen first: this Tempest taking out that entire minefield, or the Reaper taking out the Nexus.
Oh, there goes all those workers. They're all
Yeah.
gone. But he's not taking out the Nexus, so or the pylon. So I'll keep some supply for a little while. 90 up to 93.
No, widow mines can't attack buildings, so that's a good sign. But my God, there is a real minefield here.
Definitely. This is awesome. I haven't seen any good mine usage since V terrain, so this is pretty cool.
This has been good, yeah. And Anibot says in chat that he's making more tech buildings, so oh man. I like those probes just dancing around away from the mines down here. It's like there's no way they're going to be able to get anywhere, I guess.
It's killing them, but it's just very slow.
Yeah.
Maybe if I can kill enough around the nexus to get some workers going.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible, but there goes your observer, so that's going to make
Yeah, see,
things a
that's
lot
what I mean.
harder. Yeah.
This is my only one too. Let's see
Y-
what's building down here. Oh, it's about to build another one.
yeah, we've not got any in the production queue at the moment.
Oh, here comes a Thor.
Yeah. That deals with
Oh, a supply
the
blocked again.
Tempests quite well.
Yeah, and they're not even
Yeah.
focusing on them. There we go.
Yeah. Thors are quite
But,
scary for Tempests. Oh, and there's another one. That Thor is doing some serious work. I mean, half of it is because the Stalkers don't seem to want to fire.
oh, I didn't even
But
see the other one over there. Oh,
it's
he's almost
almost
dead
dead.
already.
Yeah. He's
Oh
just
no,
gonna.
there goes the vision with the cannon gun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another.
Let's say you got another cannon building, but no, that's a Stargate.
Oh, don't take the pylon.
Mm. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there.
impressed with Anibot here, but this is mine usage is great. Um, Obviously going up to what
I think
six,
it's just
seven
going to be a
meters.
slow death because
Yeah, probably right. We'll
I
carry
can't
on for a minute
expand.
though.
Oh, here come the Vikings too. Yeah, this is.
It's not so much a slow death anymore, I think, especially with these Thors coming in on the right hand side.
Oh, yeah, there's two of them there together.
Yeah, they could easily take out your entire line of Tempests.
Alright. Well, I'm still going up on supply. I'm up to 101 now.
Yeah, it's progress.
Yeah, there goes the Tempest.
Yeah, I think they're all going to go down, unfortunately.
There goes one.
That's two. Not sure if the other one's going to get. Thors have such huge range as well. It's not quite as big a range as the Tempest, but it's not far off.
Well, they outrange them because Tempest have shorter ground. They
Yeah,
with the air, Tempest have like really long air, but
yeah,
with ground, it's like I think it's 10, and then I think Thors are like 11.
yeah.
Well, there's one Tempest
Safe
left.
one, yeah.
It's back up to supply blocked, but it just can't push past it.
Yeah. There's a nice little chase on
And
over here as well. Where Anniesbot's entire armour is chasing a single Stalker.
that's helpful.
Oh. That buys you some time at least. Or it
Oh,
did.
it's going the other way. Oh no,
No,
it's gone now.
it's dead.
Well, I don't have much supply, but it keeps building up a little bank. So when they do die, they're coming back. But
Yeah, it's difficult with such low supply though.
yeah, half the supply is not much you can really do.
Yeah. And yeah, your Tempests are going down pretty fast.
Yeah, I think this is over.
Yeah. I think you might be right. I'm just going to leave it a minute quickly before fast forwarding to the end. Yeah, I think with just 40 army supply and not much in terms of anything else here.
Well, those mines are cool. I like that. That's a
Yeah,
good.
definitely. No, it's very good.
And the two Thors is much better than one.
Yeah, especially in the high impact mode.
I mean, they just shredded those Tempests. They didn't have
Yeah,
any time. A lot of times, if it's just like one Thor and a few Tempests, they can
yeah,
sometimes win, but
yeah. The
they
problem
just
you
got
have,
shredded that time.
yeah. I think I'm going to call this game and fast forward to the end, unless you have any objection.
No, no, no.
So yeah, Anibot takes a 1-0 lead. GG.
Good game.
There we go. The Monty Python quotes. Come see the violence inherent in the system. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. It's got a couple when it loses.
Yeah. Hopefully a few when it wins as well. I guess.
Well, I don't have anything for when it wins because it's easier to tell when you lose than when you win.
Yeah, it is.
Because I mean, you think you don't know what you know when you don't have anything left. You think the enemy is then all of a sudden he's got three bases on the other side.
Yeah. Well, you can just do it when you think you win, but then you could end up with another Monty Python quote at the end.
I've tried it. It just didn't. It was a little hit or miss for me, and
Yeah.
so I took it out.
Fair enough. All
When I
right.
save data, I just assume a win,
Yeah. Let's
and
take a
then
look at game 2 anyway.
all right, I'm loaded and ready.
Cool. I'm just loading in. So hopefully, actually, ready to go.
Yeah.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So Anibot 1-0 up. Artificial Intelligence 24, 2020. I guess that's going to talk to you, but I'm not going to. Ah,
That's a that's a Groundhog Day quote.
yeah. So he's going for the 1-1-1 opener, which is a different strategy from last time. Um, it seems strange that they change strategy when they win. Um,
Yeah,
so
AP only changes when it loses.
yeah, is your bot like completely reactive, or is it
Yeah,
or
completely.
does it save any data on what the opponents are building and everything like that?
Yeah, it'll save what units it made last time, and that would affect the build order from the start. Although this looks like it's doing a one base defensive since it lost. It's just trying random things
Yeah,
because it's more built for the ladder where it gets a lot of games and it can kind of say, oh, well, this doesn't work because like against a Zerg, this defense would work really well.
yeah,
I don't think it's going to do too well in this one unless he happens to rush.
yeah.
This is more of a
Anibot isn't really known for rushes. Certainly not on the ladder. It's more,
yeah. If I had known I was going to play him this week, I mean, I would have took this out. But that's the thing about being the king is you don't know.
yeah. I might change that actually because we're getting a lot of like snipe builds that are specifically built for that, and it seems a bit unfair at the moment, especially since we've only had one champion actually defend the crown for 1 week. So um, yeah,
But it
it's
doesn't matter to me. I'm used to getting sniped. The Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, it's not as bad as Micro Machine, but
yeah,
I mean, it's not too easy or too hard to bug it.
yeah. All the bots have their little bugs. There's the old saying that if you write code without bugs, you haven't written code.
Yeah. A lot of times you write a bug and you don't know it's there, and then you write a lot of other code, and you write it and you adjust for the bug in your code when you write the other code. Then you find the old bug and you fix it, and then you've just caused like 12 more bugs.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
excited. Oh, this is going to be great. This update is going to do so good, and then you drop 6 spots. Like, what happened?
Yeah, so you really are going mega defensive here. Like 3 cannons, like a forge, gateway.
Yeah, this is the Yobot defense
Ah,
from
okay.
because they used to build the proxy zealots in the natural.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to
So, but it
Yobot?
also,
Yobot
yeah, I
used
don't
to be
know,
really
but
good.
I think it's Sharkbot. He's got a similar build now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he
I don't know if
likes
it's going to work against his or not. His might be quicker.
yeah. He likes to do a lot of void ray tactics, I think.
That's currently kicking the crap out of AP.
Yeah. I think it's kicking the crap out of a lot of people on ladder, so
Prism Beams does it,
yeah.
and I know Shark, but I don't know if Whelming does it or not. I know that they kind of just a
No,
lot
I
of
think
cheeses.
I think it does something entirely different on Whalemean because it was because Sharkbot was the one that wanted to do that, and Whalemean was using different tactics. I think.
What's that stalker?
Yeah, yeah, it was a stalker. Didn't last very long. Sorry.
That ramp, I got code where it can tell uh, to not go up that ramp, but sometimes when the unit's there, it can get if it's on the top side of the ramp, it can get caught in a little. It's like I guess it's a bug because I'm kind of lazy. I just blocked them off the ramps with the same thing as an effect,
Yeah,
so it doesn't really know that it wants to go down instead of up. So depending on what side of the effect it's on, it tries to go to the nearest spot.
yeah,
So it's pretty minor, but then that's what happened there.
cool.
Most of the times it gets away.
Yeah, I'm just going to point out here that like it's come up to 5 minutes in now, and the only two losses so far have been a probe and a stalker. It's not the most action-packed game at the moment. I would.
Yeah, he's on second base, and I don't know what's going on with AP.
Yeah.
It's about to get supply blocked at 39.
Oh no.
Onus moving out with less army. It doesn't know.
Right, here we go. Looks like we might get some extra on that losses count. I don't know. You might get a couple of SCVs here before they notice. You could probably jump
Well,
in.
those
Oh no,
tanks.
tanks coming down. Yeah, that's going to be annoying.
Oh, good. The other ones are moving. It should hopefully see
Yeah,
them. Oh, get the tank. Oh, I got one of them.
nice. So I think you got a tank and a couple of SCVs for a stalker, which is probably not a worst trade in the world.
That could have been much worse.
Yeah, but you're still a long way behind on supply.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was just thinking. I changed that code right like 2 days before the last week, and I was thinking how great it was before then. And I mean, it's been the same for years,
Yeah,
and it was just ugly. And I wanted to make the code a little nicer looking, and I forgot one little variable.
that's always the
So
way.
instead of yeah, I think since goal is to be 47 to 47 when it's supposed to add uh, extras, and it's not adding the extras because
Yeah.
I didn't put in the add variable.
Yeah, I know those type of bugs. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it turns out that's kind of important. It's like
Yeah,
a stalker's supply block right there.
yeah.
But if he comes in attacks, that would be nice because he would lose a lot of stuff.
He would, but those tanks are going to just rip through you. I don't know if he has stim yet, or if he uses stim on there.
It seems like this might be like an all stalker.
Yeah,
I mean, I do have upgrades. I have armor and one one
yeah.
weapon.
And you're getting the second weapons as well. You're also getting blink, um, which is going to
Yeah, I
be
think
good.
this is mostly stalkers and those little meat shield
Yeah,
zealots.
yeah, that can work. I think you probably need charge as well if you're going to make it work though into that. Is yeah,
Stargate and a robo and another gateway.
that's going to be good. But yeah, I think Ketrock was saying a few weeks ago, like if you're trying to use slow zealots in bot matches, you might as well just not take the blades out. They're just going to get kited. So you probably need to get charge if possible. Um,
It might get it. I mean,
yeah,
it depends. This version on AP, the way it's working is it needs like a certain amount.
yeah,
That's one thing I'm changing in the rewrite is I have what I call it demand, where based on what it sees of the enemy, it has different demand.
yeah,
So the ideal demand would be like say if it was stalkers, it's just going to build it. So hopefully it'll be quicker because
yeah.
it's not building the charge yet.
No, it's going to be problematic for you, especially as you're
But
moving
they mostly
across.
meat shields.
Yeah, but even still, like it's nice to have them do a bit of damage.
Also, they have my combat microcode is kind of sticks them out in the middle. It works better for ranged than the melee units. They kind of but they one minute it wants to engage and then the next minute it doesn't. So there's a lot of times they just sit there like doing circles right in range of the enemy. It's like no, don't do that.
Yeah, that's one big problem with zealots. They have a charge to get in, but they can't use their charge to get out. So it's
Yeah, I think
problematic.
that's what I'm gonna end up doing is making them kind of like fire and forget units.
Yeah,
Just
I think that's kind of what you need to do with zealots. And stalkers decide that's a bad idea and just walk all the way back.
well, it sees the big army. It says, yeah, good
Yeah.
decision, but I don't know that it's gonna matter. But he's once again way ahead.
So I'm just hoping we see some kills soon because, not being funny, but we're getting close to 10 minutes in and we've got a grand total of less than 1,000 resources lost on both sides. That's
But I think it's gonna be up to Antibot because as long as
yeah,
AP thinks it's down in the army, it's gonna sit over here.
yeah,
Of course, it probably didn't see a lot of it. Oh, but there's an observer. It's picking it all up. Never mind.
yeah. It sees what's over there. Like, um, yeah, it
All
knows.
those scary tanks. Yeah, so Antibot's probably going to keep expanding, and he's already up to 200. So it's like twice the supply already. Oh, now I just blocked myself in on the main ramp. That's even worse.
Oh no. I mean, there is only like two stalkers there, and you could probably blink them over, but still,
They won't. Well, if an enemy comes over, they might blink, but
yeah,
I haven't detected locked units. I don't know why. I probably should. Uh, but I don't like to use the query pathing too much
yeah,
because it's pretty slow, and I'm always worried about resources.
yeah. It's a concern. Like, but I think you're actually not too bad in terms of APM. Um, you're up around 5,000, which is pretty good for a bot, I think.
I worry more about frame rate than a lot of that APM is the speed mining,
Yeah,
which I'm actually not a huge fan of. I mean, I got it working and everything, but it uses so much resources.
yeah. It's always a trade-off with that kind of thing. You know,
Yeah, it kills my frame average
yeah,
because it's just they're constantly there. All those APM is all action every time, and then figuring it up. You have to
yeah,
with your probe. Every probe you have to constantly get the distance between it and your two targets. So when you get like 70, 80 probes, that's
yeah. It's quite a lot, but oftentimes the big resource usage is generally the actual issuing of actions in the API rather than actually working anything out. Ooh, but a nice
oh,
little
this is
catch here.
nice. Yeah, this
Nice.
is very nice.
Clean up all the tanks. But this might not be advice for you with all these marines coming in. But you're doing a pretty good job. Yeah, I think you're going
Yeah,
to clean that up.
maybe
I,
those liberators are trouble.
yeah,
I don't really dodge those. I'm not sure if what to do with them because you can dodge them, but then you're too far
Yeah.
away to kill the liberators.
Oh, that was nasty. It's very
But
difficult
that
to
could have.
deal with those sorts of numbers of Marines without any kind of splash damage as well.
Well, I got two Nexuses going, new ones,
Yeah.
so that should help with supply.
Yep. Oh, it looks like you're going for the Void Rays aren't attacking as well. Okay, they are now.
Yeah, I've been working on those. They're very skittish.
Yep.
It's that whole thing of they don't know when to go in and when not to.
Yeah. Awesome. Nice battle cruisers as well.
Yeah, that's not good for them.
No.
They've been bugged at Void Rays. It's crazy because my first unit I ever made was Void Rays, and I used to be able to beat the Sc2AI with just Void Rays,
Yeah, I
and
used to do that on my first bot as well. Um,
then they broke. So
they're a lot better now than they used to be since the changes they made. So
yeah, that's why I've been trying to get them working again. I had just quit building them almost completely for a long time. These
yeah,
Vikings are just gonna rip them apart, especially because they're scared.
yeah. It's a case of just not being able to put down the damage. You've got the battle cruisers going around the back as well.
Yeah, with that you don't really have a cooldown. At least I don't think it works. So the usually you use kite on cooldown or attack when otherwise, and Void Raiders like always attack,
Yeah,
and then so that just ends up getting them, basically like Zealots fire and forget.
yeah. There's not much you can
So
really do on that.
yeah, I think this is going to be a good game. Those Vikings are too much.
Yeah, it's just the constant moving forwards with the liberators as well.
When he's got the battle cruiser in the main too.
Yeah, but finally we did get some action in this game at least. Yeah.
Oh, I thought a supply block. I blocked the ramp there. That elite beacons just barely gave him the room.
No, you can get through. I think you've
Can
still got
an
this one
immortal?
stalker that's stuck there in the middle.
Yeah, he's a stalker cannon.
Yeah, I
All
do like
right.
the way Anibot is just moving forward and like leapfrogging these liberators. It's extremely cool.
Yeah, this is completely over. There's no way.
Yep.
25 to 116 army.
Yeah. Do you want me to fast forward it from here?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and then load up the next one.
Okay. Looks like a 2-0 win for Anibot unless he crashes. It's possible. I've actually found Python bots to be remarkably stable actually. It's all the C++ ones that end up crashing all the time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things in the API that cause it to crash that you could. I mean, but then you don't know that it's missing.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I mean, over time you work them out. A lot of times they happen when you're losing. Like something expected to be there has been killed.
Yeah. No, that's what happens. It's like the classic one is when you lose your last probe and you're like trying to build something. It's like, no,
Yeah,
there's nothing there.
I had since I added the code where it expands when it gets a lot of minerals,
Yeah.
which is what saved it last week. But when I first added it, it was going through and it was building in every expansion, and then it wouldn't have anywhere else to expand to, and it would crash
Oh.
while winning. It was the worst. It was like, oh, I've completely won,
Yeah,
but no crash.
that's the worst feeling right there. Like, it's like I got this in the bag. Oh, see, we've had a couple where like it's sort of like we've declared it finished, gone to the fast forward, and suddenly the bot's crashed, and it's like, oh yeah, the other guy won. And that's just the worst. All right,
Yeah, it happens.
let's game 3 loaded up.
My computer's being slow.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I just have an old laptop. It was a gaming laptop, but it's many years old now. Like probably like 5 years old.
Yeah, those things run really hot as well.
Oh yeah, I don't know who would use this thing as like in their lap.
Yeah. I've given up using game laptops actually in my lap. I end up with fried balls. It's not nice.
Yeah, there's no way that would work. It's
Yeah.
like hotter than the McDonald's coffee.
Right, give me a shout when you're ready to go.
I'm
Right,
ready.
right. Going in 3, 2. Oh wait, actually stop. 1 sec. Sorry, I should get the game capture up on the OBS, just in case they want to sit and watch my face while the game goes along, which is probably a bad idea. All right, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Well, on the right-hand side of Golden Wall, it is Animot. 2-0 up. And sorry, that was on the left hand. On the right hand side, think you can do a 3-2 comeback? Additional dialogues.
No, it's back to minefields though.
Ah, yes, I saw that. So, do you have any specific code for Golden Wall as like a interesting map design?
No, I had to fix a bunch of code for Golden Wall. And there's actually a bug when my scout's done over here. It tries to, or at a scout, and I don't have this base down here next to his main is blocked, so it's going to end up scouting and then get stuck on that ramp.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times there's a bug where it sends 2 more scouts over, which is even worse.
Perfect information, though.
Yeah, this map is. I would veto this map if I could.
Yeah, we don't have vetoes in the King of the Hill thing. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or if we should do.
Well,
Yeah.
but to be honest, I think it actually does decently well, considering.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't lose as much as I used to on it, but I just don't like the other point, like the center point of the map's all down in the bottom, blocked off.
Yeah.
And if you mine out the bottom area down at that bottom ramp,
Yeah.
if you mine that out, then oftentimes you'll be stuck with like ground units down here in the bottom in the middle, and you'll have things going up on top, and you have to run all the way around with your units.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Was that a?
So yeah, Tim was asking in chat if we wanted to swap the latest version of the ladder maps. Unfortunately, I don't think we can. The reason being the levels of verticality were changed in version 5, and we can't actually have more than 3 levels of verticality on version 4.10. Else the game crashes and dies horribly, unfortunately. I have tried that and it doesn't work. I'm open to changing the map pool, so possibly we could bring in some of the older maps and have those rotated in and out, which might bring a bit of change. But it's something that's up for discussion at the moment. Oh, wait, if Scarlet has them all converted, then I'm happy to run with that. I didn't realise that they had been. Like I said, when I tried them, they all crashed and burned horribly. But yeah, if Scarlet's got that fixed, then brilliant. Awesome. I will take a look. Thank you. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're changing until after Probots, after to like next season, at least on the arena.
Yeah.
I saw that she had done all those. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, so we'll keep the same maps for the whole of this season. I don't think the season's got that long left to run as well. I could check. But yeah.
I think it was May or June. So
Yeah.
it's April already, into April. So another month or 2.
Yeah. So
I know some people hard code a lot of things, so that's the only thing I hate when we lose bots when we get news maps because they have things hard coded and they don't want to put in the effort.
yeah,
That's the
well,
only thing about switching maps. That
yeah, I think a lot of them are switching to sort of like more procedurally generated stuff for the maps rather than just hard coding everything. Oh, lost a stalker, but that's not the worst.
there's those pro or widow mines are just surrounding everything.
It's like, yeah, can't move, guys.
Oh, there goes the observer.
Did you have an observer? I didn't see it.
One, and then
Oh,
he scanned and killed it. Over widow mines killed it.
yeah.
This is over.
Yeah, I think like the problem with Widow Mine's builds on this one is there's a very clear path to your main. If you discount the bottom, obviously,
Well,
which
that cannon is doing work though. He just wiped out a bunch.
yeah,
Well, that's not just the cannon, but the cannon give vision.
yeah.
Oh, he's actually getting out of here.
Are
Oh,
you?
those widow mines are coming quick.
Yeah. Are you running faster than me? What time are you on, by the way?
Oh, yes, I think it is. Sorry,
Ah,
I'm at 10 minutes already.
so I'm
How do
at
you turn it down?
5:38. Just hit if you press B, and then you
Yeah,
rewinds it.
I'll get.
So if you rewind to 6 minutes, and then
Yeah, I was already on 10.
okay. I think you were running at times two speed or something, weren't you?
I guess I don't know. Didn't remember hitting the button, but I must have.
Yeah.
Oh, you're at where
Oh,
now?
6 minutes.
All
Six
right,
oh
let me catch
five.
back up.
But yes, I can
I'm
just see what
coming up.
you mean by the widow mines surrounding you.
Okay, I'm at
Like,
6:05 now. Don't need to keep going.
just pause it there for a sec. Actually, just carry on until you hit 6:13. Tell me when that is.
All right, 6:09, 6:10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, we should be synced up. But yeah, I see what you mean. You're just getting entirely surrounded by widow mines. Oh god. It's like that scene out of like the Jaws movies where they're circling around you and you're just sitting there on the
Yeah,
raft going, I don't know what's happening.
yeah. They just keep moving too.
Yeah.
This is even. I think this might be even more aggressive than V Train was with them.
Yes. Vitorin was actually really good, but he basically moved all the widow mines together at once, which was one of the big problems he had.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is if you can see them, like I've seen these, so they're
Yeah.
able to stay away from them. But they block off the terrain too. They become because my
Yeah.
units don't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah. The
So they're
Tempest is
staying
just
away from
stuck
them,
there.
but it's also
Yeah.
it's like a python. It's constricting.
Yeah, just circling around. Well, you got one taken out. Let me have a look. Again, a very low loss game. But yeah, it's just a case of you don't need many losses if you're just encircling everything. I love widow mines. They're just like one of these little cute little things that will just pop their heads up occasionally and blow you up for lots.
I'm pleased with my units staying out of range, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter when I have 66 apply days, 126.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
killed a couple there.
Yeah.
When you move them, they get exposed. So
Yes. But I don't think the widow mines are actually killing off a lot of stuff. It's just like you said, they're just they're constricting everything, and you can't get out of your base basically.
Yeah, that mortal's been over there for a while. Here comes
Yeah,
there goes the observer that's about to.
yeah.
Yep.
Anibot is very good. Just when it sees an observer, it'll just go in there. And oh wow, the willow mines are just going up. But yeah, you can see that with the cannon now.
Oh, I think you're ahead of me now. Where are you at?
909.
I'm at 819.
Okay, I'll pause it.
I'm
Sorry, guys.
catching. Sorry.
So the way I normally do it is if you press like the minus key loads of times and then press plus once, and that'll get you to the right speed.
All right, I'm at 919. Are you ready?
Yeah, go, go, go. Okay,
921, 22, 23. Does that sound right?
close enough. I think you're going a little bit fast as well, but that's okay. I think we're very close to the end anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's. I did hold this off though,
Oh,
but I don't see
nice.
where I can. I don't see how I could come back.
Yeah. Well, you're taking out a lot of his supply there. If you were to walk across with this army, you'd stand like a reasonable chance. And just directly countering attack with everything you've got.
Well, if I keep some observers up, that would help.
Yeah.
I got 2, 3, 4. I see 4 observers. 5. I think
Yeah.
that's the max it should build is 5. Oh, here comes the Thors.
Oh, that's not good. Although you're taking out the Thors quite well.
Yeah, they're not that difficult until they get they group up, and then they
Yeah.
can be.
Oh, that was a widow mine hit right there. Yeah.
Lots of fighting now.
Yeah. At least there's a little bit more action. And you're getting a few more nexuses up, so.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm at that 2,500
yeah.
minerals.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that will get you some supply at least.
Well, Annie's not getting higher supply. Mine's going up. That's a good sign.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot closer than it was before.
Yeah, I think this is probably its best effort so far. I thought it was over.
But I think you'll be able to take out this gold base as well.
For the economy difference.
I mean, you're doing pretty well on that.
Up to 108 allowed. Yeah, those nexus. There's 1, 2, 2 more nexuses, and then it will build 1 pylon at each nexus.
Yeah.
So that should help the supply block problem. If I can keep this attack up, there's a chance.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of army supply, you're very close now. And like I said before, a lot of his army will be in widow mines, which don't obviously get into the fight that fast.
Well, this Thor is tearing this nexus up over the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was happy. Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's 3 of them combined. Oh, that's not good.
You're getting on top of the production buildings, which is good.
Yeah, too bad. The army's up. I'm up to 54 to 62, but these Thors here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look at that. That temp is just melted.
Oh yeah.
Both of them did. Well, they'll clean it out though.
Yep. So that's probably going to take out.
Now they're going to go
Thor.
move to the one up north.
Yep. And there goes the suicide probe. It's like, I need to delay the destruction of this nexus, so I will suicide in.
I wish it was that smart and not just the.
Yeah, we're going to pretend it is. It's fine.
They do that a lot on Probot sometimes. This is doing. I wish it was. That's
Yeah,
what it was doing. It just blind luck that it happened to be in that position.
yeah. This is actually turning out to be a very close game, I think.
Yeah, I'm supply blocked again, but
Yep. But you're
I mean, there's
supply.
a
Your supply box at a lot higher supply than you were, so it's progress.
yeah, and I got 74 workers going, and I'm not capped out. I mean, they're all mining,
Yeah,
normally. So we'll see. It's better to hit 25. It'll expand again.
yeah. The problem is you're going to run out of places to expand to pretty fast, I think.
Yeah, well, it had it up here a while ago, but those Thors just
Yeah.
they were too much. How many has he got now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, it's trying to expand to his gold. That's a dead probe.
Oh,
Well, if those immortals can get to those Thors,
yeah. The immortals do well against Thors, pretty much.
he's going to attack that north base again.
If you can move up there with your army and intercept that, it's going to be a big off if you can. But
Yeah, it won't attack until it's maybe I should change that. It would attack them if it was finished,
yeah,
but since it's not, it's just going to ignore them.
it's going to go up and try and take out this nexus at the top right as well.
They should respond to that.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Well,
if they're
I'm
well,
moving
they're.
out.
So where are you on time? Make sure we're still
1540.
okay. Good, we're good.
Ah, cool.
Oh, he got that nexus quick,
Yeah.
didn't he? Those things, they just melt them.
Thors are nasty in terms of damage. They do go down pretty fast if you can get on top of them, but yeah, in terms of damage, they are very nasty.
And they're so slow. You
Yeah,
just needed to react more. Where's my army going? Oh,
it's going away. Teal was saying in
yeah.
chat that if you could move the observers so they weren't directly on top of the mines, it would probably be a lot better for you. But it's just, yeah, it's a case of, unfortunately, that's always pretty difficult to program. Well, at least Thors are going down, so
Good.
yeah, looks like additional pylons doesn't go down without a fight anyway.
Yeah, it's trying, but
Yeah,
7,000 minerals. Wow.
that's a lot. That's a lot of zealots if you want to throw it all into zealots.
I'm not sure why it's not making more production. It should be making more production buildings with that high minerals, and
Yeah,
in theory, it should never stop making production. But for some reason, it has.
yeah,
I'm not quite sure why.
yes.
Because then it could spend a lot of that more. And like there's a Stargate there that's not even being used. It could be producing a Tempest right now. Two of them.
I think you're probably because you might be at full supply or supply blocked.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. And the problem there is that Anibot's hitting max supply all the time and remaxing.
Yeah, that's oh that there goes another Thor up north. They must be programmed to attack the further away bases like that because I would expect them to come over to my old base.
Yeah, I
They're
think
just
I think part of it is just that they knew a base was there, so they wanted to check if it was still there, even though they've taken it out.
Yeah, here they go for the other one, and then my army is way down here.
Yeah. Oh, that's another base gone.
Yeah, this is a slow death.
That's a slow death, but yeah, like I say, you're putting up a fight at least, so
Yeah, I think the reason it's not building more production buildings is because it's supply capped. Because
yeah,
normally it should just keep pushing them. It'll just keep generating them as long as it can. But
yeah,
it expects to be supply locked at 200, not 100.
yeah. Well, that's
There goes
at
all
least,
those Thors.
yeah. But to be honest, he has the supply; he can probably rebuild them. So it's not that's not the end of the attack by any means.
The big thing is he's taking out my nexuses. If he was just attacking my units, I think I'd be in really good shape. But he keeps taking out all the nexus, and that's just killing my supply chances.
Yeah, you've got one down in the bottom sector now, anyway.
Oh, that's useful if we can.
Yeah,
Because well, he's down there too, but he hasn't been attacking down there anyway. Yeah, see now it's not supply blocked; it's building more
yeah.
production units or buildings.
But these Thors are just absolutely nasty.
Yeah, they're brutal.
Looks like your gold base is going to go down as well. And that's the last really decent mining base you're going to have.
I mostly need them for this. I got so much minerals. I just need the supply. Is the big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, it's just
But
not much army supply. Uh,
yeah, I knew it was coming.
Interestingly enough, you're getting glaives. Like I would
Let's
thought
go.
this, this is probably the most useless upgrade in the game at this point. I'd say. Like,
Yeah, it just has like all these minerals and stuff, and it's like,
yeah,
screw it, why not?
figure why not? Eh?
Might as
Just
well.
get it. Like there might be some point where we need to have an adept on the map somewhere. But
I
yeah,
actually took that out on the rewrite. I just rewrote that part
yeah,
yesterday, so I took that part out. But yeah, at this point, it's just like he's got so many minerals. It's just like, why not?
yeah. There's so many things down there. All right, I am probably gonna have to call this here unless you have an objection.
No, I don't think there's I
Yeah,
think those stores are.
yeah, those Thors are nasty, man. All right, so GG. Hannibot becomes our champion and is going to move forward next week. We'll figure out a champion.
Until next week.
Yeah, we'll figure out someone for him to play. In the meantime, I'll wait for that. But yeah, we're probably going to look at rule changes for this as well to stop it being so snipe heavy, even though it is going to be very snipe heavy no matter what the format. But no, well played, man.
Yeah, I expected to lose. I mean, I didn't even know who was going to win, and even without the bug, I expected that.
Yeah,
The next week is being king. Getting to the hill is top of the hill or king of the hill is one thing, but maintaining it's going to be a completely different thing.
it's very hard. Yeah, I think we might change it just to allow the champion to update as well, which might be a fun way to go. Because that way they can
Well,
both
that would have
snipe
helped me
each
for
other.
sure.
Yeah, definitely. But
But
yeah, so there we have it. Congratulations to Anibot as well. Um, that's the mine tactic is brilliant. I do love that.
yeah, and then the Thors behind them,
Yeah,
like the Widow mines kind of contain,
yeah,
and then the Thors kind of just punch it in.
yeah. So that's good. All right. Anyway, thank you very much for coming on. Commiserations, and we hope to have you back challenging the champion again soon. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And thanks everyone for watching. And we'll be back next week. Catch you later.
All right.